how do we involve them in team sports without, so boys, obviously, how do we involve boys in team sports without the toxic environments?
Yes, how do you do that?
Okay, I'm answering every question.
No, sorry.
I'm joking.
No, because you do this. You do this.
How do you do it?
So when you do
find the
BJJ,
right club,
is there any anger in you when you do BJJ?
Not a lot. No.
As in anger towards the opponent?
No, God, no. I'm not trying to hurt anyone.
Yeah.
God, goodness, no. No, I'm not trying to hurt someone. Absolutely not.
Do you think some sports, the people participating do that?
Yeah, I think lots of sports.
As in, I'm going to go out there and hurt
I think whether there's like premeditated going out or the blood boils and people do. Yeah, I think that happens. People try to hurt people in a sport.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
But this is talking about the environment of a club as opposed to the game day. What do I think about it?
Why do you think that happens? Where players go out, their blood boils. So there's two differences, isn't there? They go out with the premeditated intention. We're going to hurt these guys.
That's terrible. You don't want to be near that.
But it exists.
Yeah, I'm not being it probably does. I'm assuming. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not involved in any like clubs like that.
Yeah, so a lot of those clubs are known to be places where like toxic masculinity and patriarchal things are. Totally. So that's one component of it, and that's the culture, isn't it? That's the culture at the club. And challenging those cultures is really important, looking for clubs where, and just not giving them any oxygen when they kind of set that up and be found. And that I get messages all the time about sporting clubs in communities being like that, and people standing a flare and going, we had to quit this because of how it was like that. And so it's awesome, move away from those places. The second bit is, the second bit where the blood boils, we've got a beautiful reflection coming up on that about how do we actually teach kids emotional regulation so that when their blood boils, they don't lash out and think of anger as the only way that I can express this.
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Guiding Growing Minds, a social enterprise that aims to give all children the best opportunity to reach their potential and succeed in living rich and meaningful lives.